Baby, believe me, I'm sorry I told you lies. Believe me, I'm sorry I told you lies. I turned day into night. Sleep till I'm dead 1,000 times. Let's get back because I'm going to say this because that is something. That is something. So first off, the live just ended, got interrupted by the alarm. But the alarm said, shine your light on the world, shine your magic and shine your light on the world. My 11:25 alarm. You guys should set an alarm for your birthday. 11:25 is my birthday, so I have an alarm that goes off that gives me a message. It's cool. You should do it. You should try it. And that was the alarm that went off. So, shine your magic on the world. Shine your light. There's somebody out there that needs it. And the message that I was talking about when I was staring at the trees was imagine, you started at the bottom. You've been climbing. You've been climbing. You've been doing all of this. You're getting to the top and you've gotten to the point you can't even see no more. You know you're going up. You know you're going up. You know you're getting, you know. But now it's getting cold. It's getting dark. And you find a cave, and you go just hibernate for a little bit and you just go rest yourself because you've been doing all of this work. You've been doing all of this walking. Your soul has been climbing and walking and walking and walking and walking. And so, now it's cold. The soul is cold. Your soul is telling your soul, just rest for a second. Can you just rest for a second? Here's a cave. Here's a cave. So we could be a little warm in here. We could be warm and we could just rest for a second. So you rest and it's cloudy and you're just like, damn, when is the sun coming out? You know? And can you just imagine? And in our terms, this is winter, right? But just imagine the story. I'm just saying, right? Okay. So you find this cave and you rest and you less looking out every day. It's just so dark, gloomy, it's cold. Now you see snow, and you're just like, damn, I can't walk right now. So then springtime comes and it's sunny outside, and you wake up and you're like, damn, I feel rejuvenated, I feel rested. And you get out and you realize, and the sun is shining, and you realize I'm at the motherfucking top. So I've been at the top for a while and I haven't jumped yet. Man, and you stand up at the tippy top of that tree of the mountain tippy top and you're sitting there, life on the edge, dangling your feet, and you just and you try to pay attention to it all, but attention end up paying you. Huh. I swear that song. Don't mess around with the rappers and the musicians out here. The music has so much meaning. Music is life. Then you realize you've been at the top. You've been at the motherfucking top all this time. I've been at the top for a while, but I ain't jumped yet. And you realize you haven't jumped yet. You just had to rest for a second. And it's just, wow. I hope everyone is getting their rest right now because this winter season it's almost over. And we are about to go outside and realize that, like, life, oh my gosh, we're at the motherfucking top. And let's live. Let's live. Man. And you realize you just had to pause for a second. You realize, man, thank you, universe, for just, man, I just had to pause for a second and relax. You know? Now the sun is out, you see the path to even go in all of these other directions. You get to the top and you realize, man, wow, I made it. Pay attention to the messages that you receive, especially when you just stop for a second and you just pause and you're meditating and like the trees is talking to you. You might not hear words and a voice, but you hear the words and you hear the voice just the same. And those who know. If you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. Quantum alignment. Funny thing, I was looking for you and you're here. We are in alignment. We are always in alignment. We've been looking for the alignment, but it's always been here. Quantum alignment 888 to infinity and beyond. We've always been aligned. We just had to remember. Oh my gosh, this sentence. Shout out to you with that sentence. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, Source, what are we going to say today? But then Source puts you in the live, and Source is just like, Mish, we're going to fucking talk about how we are in quantum alignment. 888 to infinity and beyond. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, all that I want is you. All that I ever need. And all that I wanna do is love you forever, forever and ever. Because nothing's going to stop us. We are in alignment, baby. The time is now. I'm hearing the song Glitch in the Matrix, right? But the DJ in the back, DJ Akash, the wizard, DJ, and he's like, the time is now. We are all one. Don't stop. Keep that ass shaking because you are a glitch in the matrix. You are a glitch in the matrix. You are, you are a glitch in the matrix. Trevor, I hope you have a good day too. Thank you. Now make it clap. Now make it clap. Cloud, stand on your face. That sentence just made me think of, is the song or nah? You could ride my face until you drip and come. Can you lick that tip and throw that tip now? Can you do it, baby? Can you let me stretch that thing out or no? I'm not the type to call you back tomorrow. But the way you wrapped around me is a crime. Ain't nobody trying to save you. Baby, get that paper. Probably got a lot of other bitches owe you favors. Pussy so good, had to save that shit for later. Put that to the I'm repping EXO to the depth. I'm trying to make these. I'm trying to. You gonna run it for these honest girls or not? Baby, is you really about your money, girl or not? Don't play with a boss. Go, but it on. When it, bam, one. You gonna take it all on. Can you really take dick now? Can you really? You could ride my face until you trip and come. I don't want to stand on your face. I would rather ride on your face. Just being real out here, right? We have you put the comments in the. You know, Misha's kind of blunt, tells it like it is. Sometimes I do think before I talk. No, a lot of times I do. Just now, that just kind of came out. The song, we're just channeling here. We're just going with the flow, whatever comes to mind. Can you imagine if we just said whatever comes to mind at all times? Oh boy. Oh boy. Because we going to get it on tonight. Let's fly. All right. And we going to get it. You smoke, I drink. Okay, let's go. Okay. All right, Cloud. Let's save this conversation. Stop that conversation. Save it for after hours, okay? I'll schedule a live for 11:11 p.m. p.m. Can't talk about this right now. Um, Cloud 2000 is like, yo, it's nighttime somewhere. Let's talk about it right now. It's nighttime someplace. Oh man. All right. I gotta go take my class and take my notes. You know, gotta keep up this wisdom. I gotta, you know, I come. We gotta keep up this knowledge in here. But no, that class on ego and emotion was so great. Like I took a class on like just, and it wasn't even like a class. I call it a class because I put myself in classes. I find these podcasts and I find these things and I just take advantage of all the free knowledge that's out there. And you put yourself, set some time aside and put yourself in your own class of what you want to learn, on what you want to learn, what fuels you, right? And I found like somehow, shout out to DJ Akash, bro, because it's DJ out of he I signed up for a newsletter thing in my email and I clicked on it and then it was a free summit for like the cosmic truth and it's an authenticity summit. Cosmic truth authenticity. And like the three beliefs of ego, self mastery made simple, Annalise Ashara. But yeah, and it was such a good, I took so much notes, you know, and you're like, just the simple things in life, like knowing, just for us to know what is the ego. Your ego is your false sense of self. I am, I am is your true sense of self in the present right now. That sense of self, that's I am. The ego is your false sense of self, right? The ego is the mental activity of identifying with form because ego is a verb, it's not a noun, right? Now, getting rid of ego is like saying you need to get rid of walking. You don't get rid of walking. You either walk or you don't walk. You can't get rid of a verb, right? And like ego attaches our actual sense of self, the I am, right? The ego grabs that I am and starts attaching it to all of these like objects and forms. I'm 5'11, I'm a mom, I'm this, I'm that, like, and the ego starts to put all of these things on it, right? So that's what ego is. It attaches our actual sense of self The ego grabs the I am and starts to say, you're this, you're that, you're fat, you're ugly, you're short, you're this, you're, and it's like, but our emotions are our greatest data point and feedback device and reflection to solving all of our problems. I'll say it again. Sorry, I know I said that fast. Emotions are our greatest data point and feedback device. Emotions is your data point, the greatest data point, and your feedback device and reflection to solving all of your problems. The ego uses the emotions and weaponizes them against us for its own purposes. But we can learn to do the same thing, right? We can take emotions on our side, use them against the ego, then we can flip the script. Flip, flip. I just flipped the script. What's that Drake song? This a rollie, not a stop. Watch, shit don't never stop. This a rollie, not a stop. Watch, shit don't. Music is life. We need music. We can't just talk about all this stuff and then no put no music in there, right? Flip, flip. I just flipped the script. Flip, flip. Yes. Good morning, lovely Mr. Smith. Cloud 2000, you like that? Don Dada, you're listening, right? I'm so happy you guys are listening because that you we need to know what is the ego, right? We need to know how to take control of our emotions and use it in our favor. We can't let ego come in and tell us how to use our emotions and weaponize us against. No, we can't do that, right? Like I also wrote down we can laugh ourselves into oneness. Laugh yourself into oneness because laughter can sometimes be really a powerful way to realize truth. Isn't that powerful? That's why they say laughter is good for the soul. Yeah? Yeah. You know what else I learned for us? You know what else I learned for us? That just made me feel so warm inside. Like I learned it for us. I didn't just learn this for me. You know what I've learned for us? Wow. Wow. The two essential ingredients that are required for liberation and freedom is actually and truly believing that it's possible to be free of suffering. We have to actually and truly like know that we can be free of suffering, that the human can reach a state of consciousness where suffering is no more. We're not pain and not challenge, not difficulty, but suffering, right? And two, you have to have an all-consuming desire to reach freedom from suffering if we're going to do this thing, right? And these things, you have to like listen to it, even rewind it, and let it sink in and really understand these words, right? And the lack belief is of some sort of lack belief is the root of all suffering. Once we realize that we are not lacking, we're not suffering. We can move through the challenges, we can move through the difficulties. We know we're not lacking in anything. This difficulty, this challenge, it's contrast, right? It's our growth. Yeah, I swear, I just love it. I'm a Sagittarius, by the way, whoever was asking and saying Aquarius and Pisces and putting a whole bunch of different stuff. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sag, the philosopher. I'm supposed to learn all of this stuff for us and expand our minds. I'm from Jupiter. I made Jupiter. No, I just heard Mish, don't tell them these things. And expand our minds. I'm from Jupiter. I made Jupiter. I just heard Mish, don't tell them these things. Did I? Oh, okay. So you can still hear me. Did I? Okay, we can still hear me. Okay, so you can still hear me. We're all connected, soldier. We are. We are. Come closer. Come closer. And I just can't pull myself away. Come close. Under her spell, I can't break. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. Man, I'm getting hungry now. Yes, this is actually a good thing. I don't get hungry till like 1 o'clock, and I've been telling myself, Mish, we gotta eat earlier. But it's so hard to even sometimes even drink a smoothie sometimes because I'm just not hungry. I just want some tea. I just want some coffee. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm feeling hungry. Now I'm feeling a little hungry here. Oh my gosh, guys. There's so much to talk about on ego, like, and everything. I need to come back and we just need to talk about it like straight. It's like five, damn, 6, 7, 8 pages of notes. Such a note taker. I love taking notes. I'm really nerdy. I like when I'm doing my notes and my classes. I like to press pause. I like to write out everything clearly. I love taking notes. And we were taught that in school. You have to like listen to the teacher, then go home, read over the notes, and then you have to take the notes, listen, write down the notes, and then read over the notes. Like three things so you could actually get it into the brain, you know? Mhm. Mhm. So I'm going to go get something to eat. But just remember this. You know, the ego is the belief in separation. Once you think you're separate from something, the first belief you have is, I am lacking. Something is missing inside of me. And now you feel a void, right? And you have to feel the need to prove yourself because you feel you're not enough of something. But once you realize you're not lacking, you are in alignment. Speak to your emotions, see what it's telling you. Ask it, what are you saying? Right? And we will get back to this so much. Just, you know, I'm glad I'm glad we could come over here, kick off our shoes and relax our feet and we could you know, just talk because the soul, you can't talk about the soul without talking about the soul. Okay? Right? You want to look at my souls? We're going to talk about elevating your soul and your mind and everything because that's what Misha is. You know what I'm saying? I know you've never seen anything like it. You've never seen anything like me before because I'm rare. I'm a rare one. You know, The weird ones, we man, can you imagine? 40 years I've been on this planet and you're just now meeting me. You're just now knowing me. Everything's for a reason. Everything's for a reason. Divine timing. Leave things to time and God. Oh my gosh, I just heard we don't operate on time, we operate on a clock. I got to go back and listen to that podcast. To that. Jimmy Neutron. Say whatever comes to mind. Like sugar on my tongue. Tongue, tongue. Your body is so sweet, sweet, sweet. If you come, come, come. What's my IG? Jesus. All of these socials. I'm just now getting back on TikTok, okay? My IG is Magical Misha, and so is my TikTok. Yeah. You're exactly what I need, and I want to be taught by you. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that, you know? Because I'm a different type of teacher. But you don't want to be for everybody. You don't want to be for everybody. You want to be you want to be for the ones who are for you, right? You don't want to be for everybody. Yeah? No. And it's like, I know I'm cute and all, but like I sometimes don't want my face all up in the camera. Like I just love sitting back and chilling with you guys, you know. And some people are like, oh my gosh, she's showing her feet. Bro, you don't got feet? You don't got feet? No. You know. And then every podcaster's out there like face all up in the camera. It's okay if I sit on my sofa, isn't it? What is the issue? And then people say, Mish, you're so animated. Your eyeballs. Just, ah. You gotta be a big kid. You gotta be a big kid. You gotta be young at heart. You gotta grow with wisdom. You gotta learn all the time and grow, right? I'm not saying to stay ignorant and young minded. Grow with wisdom, but stay young at heart. It's like I know people probably see me and they'll be like, she just sits there with her fucking feet up and stuff, just talking, and but I feel like such a big kid, and it's like I'm so serious. I'm a very serious person in life. I'm very serious. I'm very serious, but it's good to be playful. And the boss can show her feet anytime she wants. Big facts. All right. I need to go eat. Now I'm babbling on. So last night I was thinking about Bed Babble, and I'm gonna bring Bed Babble back soon. So and I'm gonna do it live so we could just hang out at night and see whatever comes to Misha's mind while she's laying in bed. A lot comes to mind when I'm just laying in bed before I go to sleep. I just be thinking and just so yeah, and that's why I even created Bed Babble. You know, it was just let's chat. Let's just chat before bed and like see what rambles on, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna bring it back. Let's bring it back to the beginning. All right, I need to go eat something. Have a great day. Happy afternoon. Happy Thursday. Whatever day you see this, happy Sunday. Every day the sun comes out. So you know what? Every day is a Sunday. Happy. I love you all. Stay magical and don't care about what other people think. As long as you're comfortable with it, I approve.